Hi, I'm Bill McLaughlin, Editor-in-Chief for Furniture Today. Welcome to this week's edition of FTTV Fridays. As you watch this, there's a good chance you're already in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas market, which opens this coming Sunday. We're going to go around the room here, and you'll hear a little bit about some of the things that people are seeing as we head into market. This is a very important market for the industry. Particularly as in January when we went to Las Vegas, the ports were a critical issue, and that seems to have cleared up. So we have an expectation that most of the goods that are expected to be there will be there. And we're going to take a good close look at how business is going to perform in the second half, and I think this market will give us an indication of that. So now we're just going to go around the room, and we'll start with Powell Slaughter, who's going to give you a little bit of insight into what he's seeing as we run into market.
Thanks, Bill. Taking a look at occasional, the summer market out in Las Vegas is typically a little softer in terms of the sheer amount of product. But one of the things I like about Vegas when it comes to my category occasional is that it's a pretty contemporary market proportionally compared with High Point. And that makes for some fun stuff in tables and accents. A lot of acrylic is pretty hot from the introductions that I've seen so far. And, we're seeing acrylic being fitted in with, some rough live edges, things like that. So, you have a floating effect. Some pretty cool surface treatments that I've seen. I think it's like acid etching that creates some really interesting patterns. Really cool stuff going on with metal. Metal and wood combinations, and I'm looking forward to seeing this stuff in person that I've just seen on the screen so far. I'm going to turn it over to Cindy, who's going to let us know what's going on style-wise out there.
Well, in addition to Las Vegas and everything we've been working on for that, talking about some of the upholstery introductions, we'll be previewing those pretty soon. And really, in Las Vegas this time, there's a huge outdoor focus. So we're going to really be amping up our coverage of that, talking with a lot of those folks. And I guess by the time this airs, we will also have been to Ethan Allen, and we'll talk with them about really building a retail business around a design strategy, and maybe hopefully get a look at what's going forward. And then for the last thing, we get lots of fun stuff that comes into the newsroom, and a fabric company, MK Collection out of West Hollywood, actually sent in some fabric samples. And these are indoor-outdoor fabrics, and we're going to be looking. They say it's revolutionary, and we'll be talking with them and figuring out why. So that's it. And now I'll turn it over to Tom.
Well, in this week's edition, what I've been preparing for is an overview of the case goods styles and trends that we'll be seeing at Las Vegas. And to Powell's point earlier, it is a fairly light market typically in July in Las Vegas or summer in Vegas. But what we're seeing on the case goods side is some companies being fairly aggressive with their summer introductions. You have companies like ICO with collections, Lexington with new collections that they'll be showing, and also some wood resources that are sourcing in the areas where they manufacture, using a lot of solid wood species that are indigenous to those areas, such as mango and peroda pine, Mexican pine out of Mexico, and of course Indonesia with solid mahogany, Mindy. So look forward to seeing some really good wood stories out there this week at Las Vegas, and I think you'll be all pleasantly surprised by what you see.
Well, that about wraps up this week's edition of FTTV. You'll obviously see that there's a lot going to be going on the market floor. I'm Bill McLaughlin. We'll see you on the show floor.